All right, let's turn our attention to all the recruiting news and notes around the state. Jordan Ham, as always, our recruiting analyst insider. All right, I'm going to throw names right at you off the draft. Give me a thumbnail of what you remember about them as high schoolers, college players. N'Keal Harry to the Patriots.
I remember him looking like a college player his first college game and thinking just a couple months ago that high school defensive backs had to deal with this guy, and it was really just unfair. He only got bigger, he only got stronger, he only got faster, and turned into a first-round pick for the New England Patriots.
And I remember him yanking down a rim in a basketball court, which really showed his athleticism. All right, Byron Murphy, as a high schooler at Saguaro to where he is now.
I just remember him being obviously a great defensive back, and he really turned into an even better one with Washington, but he's also a very good receiver. He had 1,700 yards his senior year and was kind of the top target for that Saguaro offense. So I think really could have played on either side of the ball at the college level.
Ryan Finley, quarterback, goes to the Bengals, was at Paradise Valley, Boise State, North Carolina State.
Yeah, he was a two-sport athlete just like Murphy, just like N'Keal Harry. That should tell you something, guys, about the multi-sport athletes. A very good basketball player as well as a quarterback. And obviously that huge arm that he had. Donnie Yanis had a lot of fun with him airing it out back in the day.
Jalen Jelks, big-time Dallas Cowboy from Desert Vista.
And you said the word big. He was huge as a defensive end over at Desert Vista, and he really grew into that body and really thrived for Oregon.
Jordan Brown at PV.
And he was a very, very versatile playmaker. I remember Daniel Bridgegad. That was his favorite target. They had record-setting careers together, and he was just a guy that could really do it all. And if he had a little bit of space, he could make something out of it.
All right, let's go through the offers. We'll start over at Saguaro because Byron Murphy will put it up for the SaberCats. They had a bunch of offers this past week.
Yeah, Bram Walden had a huge week. Ohio State and Texas A&M, you're seeing his recruiting sheet really blow up. The 2021 offensive linemen, Memphis, Arizona State, Michigan, Oklahoma State, Oregon, LSU. The list can go on, but they had two huge more offers this past week, Ohio State, Texas A&M. He breaks down both of those here.
I was not expecting any of that. When I got the news, I was just completely shocked, like all day. I was like, what the heck? But yeah, it was like a great honor that a team like that, Prestige, offered me. They're always a good program, always produce amazing players and good, hardworking program. And yeah, Christian Kirk also went there, so it's kind of cool to represent, having to represent our school.
And then you also have Jacoby Covington picking up a Michigan offer, another strong spring for him. Denzel Burke, who Coach Mons has compared to Byron Murphy, picks up a Nebraska offer, as well as Quentin Somerville and Damian Sellers. Nebraska trying to come in, make their presence known yet again. They also offered Desert Edge defensive back Stephen Ortiz Jr.
On the quarterback front, Pac-12 comes in. Couple schools make an offer to Chubba Purdy at Perry.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is all three of these schools have gotten commitments from Arizona quarterbacks in the last couple of recruiting cycles. You look at Cal, who got Spencer Brash out of Higley, a great dual threat, really matches the style of what Chubba Purdy is able to do. Washington State and Gunnar Cruz, they offer Purdy as well. And then Purdue, who got Jack Plummer a couple of recruiting classes ago, they offer Purdy. So it's been a very busy couple of weeks for Chubba Purdy.
Jordan, let's stick in the Southeast Valley at Chandler High School. Busy time, turnstiles flowing with recruiters coming in and out.
Yeah, and Jaheim Brown Taylor, the home run hitter for that offense, the big play capabilities that he has will be very useful to Rick Garretson this year. He gets an offer from San Diego State, had a great junior season, 755 yards, 8 touchdowns, 8.8 yards per carry, and then quite a few 2022 guys getting their second offers. You saw ASU come in and offer all of these guys, but Nason Coleman picks up an offer from BYU. Keon Graves and Karan Adams also pick up offers from Kansas.
Down in the trenches, big Bruno Fina. Every week we're talking about him now.
Yeah, and he picks up an offer, his first SEC offer from Vanderbilt, and this is a highly academic guy. Obviously, Vanderbilt's gonna catch his eye, certainly, but he's continuing to have a very strong spring. We kept hearing this guy is a guy that could get Division I offers, and once that first one came in from USC, we're seeing the snowball effect with plenty of schools coming in to offer him.
And the floodgates seem to be opening over at Brophy High School for Andrew Millick.
Yeah, Andrew Millick, a very, very busy spring for Jason Jules, top offensive lineman, left tackle. He picks up an offer from Colorado State and New Mexico State.
There's some first offers this week, too.
Yeah, and Kevin Daniels, the running back for Glendale, has been an absolute problem for defenders the past couple of years. He was a 1,000-yard rusher as a freshman. As a junior, 1,900 yards, 38 rushing touchdowns. He picks up an offer from NAU. It's not a first offer, but the Lumberjacks also offered Jaden Young out of Centennial. Wise of the Lumberjacks to get in on these two guys on the west side. They are very seasoned, can just fill up the stat sheet and make an impact on the gridiron. And then Jack Helston, the tight end for Chaparral. There were a lot of mouths to feed on that offense last year. I think he's really going to step up and be a great weapon for Jack Miller in his senior season. He picks up an offer for Georgetown.
That is the recruiting roundup. Every week you can log on to our website at sports360az.com. Jordan has plenty of content.